Hey friends, today we are hanging out at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I wanted to come out and show you all the new food offerings they released at Flame Tree Barbecue and Nomad Lounge. And then also, if the wait time's low enough, I wouldn't mind riding Avatar Flight of Passage. I feel like it's been a while, so we're gonna eat some food, ride some rides, and just have a beautiful Animal Kingdom kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. Today is Saturday, so I'm sure it's going to be busy inside the park. And normally I don't come to the parks on the weekends, but I was sitting at home and I was like, wow, it's such a beautiful day. And I didn't want to stay inside, so I figured I'd come here to Disney. I know that Flame Tree Barbecue has a new Creole smoked sausage sandwich and a Soulfully Banana Foster's cupcake, so we definitely have to try those. And then over at the Nomad Lounge, they have a new cocktail, and that is my favorite lounge on property. I love Nomad Lounge. The vibes are just so amazing in there. Let's take a look at the wait times. Like I said, I know it's Saturday, so it's probably going to be a little bit busier than normal. And Avatar Flight of Passage is 175-minute wait. Holy moly. Expedition Everest is 40 minutes. Dinosaur is 45 minutes. Triceratops Spin is only 15 minutes, though, so we got that going for us. Navi River, 65. Kilimanjaro, 70. Yep, it's super busy at Animal Kingdom today. 175-minute wait is just too long for me to want to wait for Avatar Flight of Passage. So we're going to keep our eye on it. Maybe the wait time will go down, or we can buy a lightning lane, because if someone cancels a lightning lane, it just goes back out there so someone else can buy it, and that happens all the time. But what's the longest you would wait for Flight of Passage? You know what I mean? 175 minutes, like if this was like my vacation, I was only down here for 5 days, and I had to do it, I would do it. But since I come all the time, I probably would wait tops maybe 60 minutes. In the meantime, we can head on over to Flame Tree Barbecue and grab ourselves the Creole smoked sausage. Grab ourselves a little smoked sausage sandwich. One thing I have to say about Flame Tree Barbecue, I feel like they have the best quick service dining location with amazing views, and I always love dining over here. I mean, everything except for the attacking birds who are constantly trying to eat your food. Earlier when I was talking about this being probably the best little quick service dining area, look at this. You got a gigantic pond here. It's so beautiful. Frogs. And there's plenty of seats. It's actually massive. I just like the setting, and it's tucked away so you wouldn't see this as you're walking around the park, and I think that's why I like it so much. But here we go. Take a look at this. Here is our Soul Cupcake. Like I said, it has Banana Foster's filling in there, which I am so excited. I've never had a Banana Foster's cupcake. And then here is the Creole smoked sausage with black-eyed peas. And look at the view. This is what I was talking about. Look at that. Isn't that just so beautiful? Normally, I probably would eat the sausage first, but I'm afraid the cupcake's gonna melt because it's 85 out today, and it's not looking the best condition right now. So I think we're gonna do that one first. Look at this cupcake. There's a lot going on here. I'm pretty sure the music notes are actually edible too. That's why I wanted to eat it first, because I think it's gonna actually melt. But let's cut right down the center here. I want to see what the inside looks like. And I love how you can hear Expedition Everest just going back in the background. You can hear the screams. Oh boy, I don't know how to do this. There we go. I don't see much filling in there. I don't know, let's just bite into it. First I want to eat these music notes. I don't know how, look. I can't tell if I just ate paper or something delicious. Kind of tasted like paper. I don't know if that's actually edible. I'm gonna have to check back on that. But here we go. Grab a little of the cake, a little bit of the filling. That's a good cupcake. Wow. Normally I'm not the fan of the cupcakes here. I don't like the cupcakes normally, but I like this because I like bananas and I like Banana Fosters. I think I just ate paper here, guys. I really think I ate paper because it doesn't seem like it's melting. I don't know. Maybe I should go up and ask. And also, look, we have some visitors here already. One actually. Oh, I wonder why he didn't grab that cupcake that crumbled. Maybe he don't like bananas. Now it's time to get into the Creole smoked sausage with pickly relish on there. It also came with a side of black-eyed peas, so I'm gonna try that as well. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna like this relish. I mean, the sausage looks good. At first I thought it was only a half a sausage, but if you look on this side, it actually is like a whole sausage. So here we go. Honestly, I was expecting this to be a little spicy, but it's not spicy at all. And did you guys see how the hot dog bun just kind of fell apart like that? I think it's a little stale. It's a stale bun, but I mean, the sausage is good. I don't know. I was really expecting spicy. It wasn't there though. Now I want to try some black-eyed peas. Honestly, I probably have eaten black-eyed peas in the past, but I don't remember what they taste like. Oh, and there's something else in here too. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of stuff happening in here. I have a lot of questions. Is the music notes paper? What else is in the black-eyed peas? All right, here we go. I think I like this better than the sausage. Wow. The cupcake I definitely would get again. I don't know about the sausage though. I mean, there's way better options at Flame Tree Barbecue. So I won't know. I think I might just pass on that. I wish it had a little bit more spice. Enough of the sausage business. I made my way over to Nomad Lounge to join the walk-up list, and it's actually an hour and 30-minute wait to actually just go in and get a drink and sit down. You could do takeout drinks, but I think half the experience is actually hanging out inside the lounge itself. So I had them put me on my list. I had them put me on the list, and maybe we'll actually be able to get in there in a little bit. At least when they do that, they actually text you and let you know your table's available. I know some lounges and bars, you actually have to stand outside and wait for them to call your name. So like that could be crazy, just sitting out there for an hour and a half, you know? I made my way down to Flight of Passage, and it is truly like a 3-hour wait. The line is actually wrapping around the mountains. It's actually coming out of the queue, and that is so wow. This ride has been here for so long, and it's still probably one of the longest waits on property. It's probably longer than Tron will be when that actually opens up, and it'll stay like that for a while. We're gonna keep on checking back though. Like I said, normally they do like have lightning lanes available, and I think it's $14 just for Avatar Flight of Passage. So $14, a one-time purchase, and that's all you get. It's just a ride Avatar Flight of Passage in the lightning lane. And I saw one earlier and then it disappeared faster than I can actually get it. So you gotta be quick, you gotta keep refreshing. In the meantime, maybe we'll head on over to Kilimanjaro Safaris, because it's only a 30-minute wait, and this is like the lowest wait on any attraction other than Triceratops Spin, and probably it's tough to be a bug. The best thing just happened. As we were about to get in line for Kilimanjaro Safaris, I kept on refreshing to actually get a lightning lane for Flight of Passage, and bada bing bada boom, one popped up and I was able to grab it and we're good to go. So we're literally gonna do Safari, Nomad Lounge, Flight of Passage. I'm so excited. All you gotta do is keep refreshing inside the My Disney Experience app, and like I said, if people cancel it or leave the park, and it goes back in there so other people can buy it, and I paid $14 and bada bing bada boom. $14 to skip a 165-minute wait? I would do that all day. And also, look at my little guy here. Look, I'm Wally. Wally. Simba 1 is awaiting for us. We're gonna head on in, hopefully row 1 here.
Well, friends, here in Harambe, we say to win day, which means let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Jumbo, everyone. My name is Hannah, and I'm going to be your guide as we journey through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, before we get started, I do have a few safety rules. Children, you are more than welcome to keep them on your lap or on the seat next to you, but please do not hold them up in the air like Simba. That's also not safe. So just don't do it once again. Now that I have told you guys all of that, it's time to head on in. An African black rhino.
Oh.
Now, sadly, there are only about 5,000 black rhinos left in the entire world, and that's because they're poached for their horns. Those horns are thought to have some sort of medicinal value, but that is not scientifically proven. They actually are made out of keratin, which is what our own hair and our nails are made out of. Coming up ahead to the right, this is pretty lucky over here. It looks like we're going to see a Nile hippopotamus on land. Now, hippos are more than capable of staying in the water for quite a long time, up to 8 minutes to be exact, but oftentimes they will come out of the water to graze. Now, sometimes they do travel for miles away from their group, though. I don't see the group anywhere. Each honk is
I never get to see the hippo.
Those are the springbok. They are known for springing up to 6 feet in the air and 13 feet forward, so their name is definitely appropriate.
Not as cool as the bontebok.
You'll see him later.
Oh,
Over to the right, you'll see the striped animals, and I heard someone in the back say they see zebras. You guys are absolutely right. These ones are Hartman's mountain zebras. Tape, it's now 100% safe. But since you're worried, I'll go across poly-poly, which means very slowly.
Poly-poly.
Oh, and get a better look at the elephants over here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Oh, I didn't add. We added zip ties to the bridge, so triple protection right there.
Gorilla glue, zip ties, and duct tape.
And back tires. We are good to go. I honestly was not worried at all. Maybe a little bit. And I will tell you why they do that. So if you look at the little notches right in the middle of their legs, you would think that that is their knee, but it's actually their ankle. So it's like they're standing on their tippy toes when they're standing on both legs. So when they shift from side to side, it gives them a little bit of relief.
What a flamboyance.
And there it is to the left. It looks like, oh, we found a pride, guys. There they are. Oh, we woke the female up.
Oh boy, we woke the female up.
Now they'll sleep about 15 hours out of the day, and I can imagine that the females are very exhausted. They are the ones who do go out and do the hunting. They quite literally bring home the bacon. Well, immediately in front of us to the left, you will see that bontebok over there. They were once extremely endangered, almost extinct, but their numbers have been brought up.
This is the closest I've ever gotten to a bontebok.
Unfortunately, they still can only be found in reserves such as this one. But we're currently working to increase their numbers.
Look at that, he's got a little one horn too. Whoa. Look at these goats. I have to admit, they are very cute. Those guys produce a very sweet milk that can be made into cheese. Now villagers will take the milk and cheese into town and they'll sell it to make a profit. It's both nutritious but also eco-friendly because now we don't have to rely on the poaching of wildlife in order to make a living. And I did say kids, but actually the Nigerian dwarf goats here are fully grown. Encourage you to, if you guys know me, I love bonteboks, and that is the closest I've ever gotten to see to a bontebok. People know about it. Thank you, Hannah. Asante Sana, friends. Have a great rest of your day out. Asante Sana. Bye. That was such a great safari. Seriously, Hannah was an excellent tour guide. I have never gotten that close to the bontebok before in my life, and you guys know I love the bontebok. That animal, that species was so close to being endangered, and now it's thriving here at Animal Kingdom, and I love it. I really, really do love it, and now it's time to head over to Nomad Lounge. As soon as we were getting off the ride, I got the text that said our table was available. Kristen, are you ready to get a beverage?
I need a beverage right now.
A beverage. Our table's ready. Look at how comfortable this is. Wow, fancy here. I love the atmosphere of the Nomad Lounge. You sit on a nice little balcony or a little porch, got some nice patio furniture, enjoy some good drinks and some good food too. Here is a look at the menu. They've got the Cuban Frita sliders, which I've had before. They've got smoked pork ribs, a charcuterie, lobster mac and cheese. But we're actually looking for something that's on the kids menu. And then also the specialty cocktail I was talking about, the whiskey ginger. Uncle Nearest, not Uncle Nestor. Uncle Nearest premium Tennessee whiskey. I think it's a nice little like whiskey there, and then ginger liqueur. I'm not the biggest fan of ginger beer, so they told me that it doesn't really taste like that, so I'm gonna believe them. And then some brown sugar simple syrup and lemon juice. Nice little whiskey ginger. All right, our drinks have arrived. Our beverages. Cheers. A whiskey ginger. Oh, that is smooth. No ginger beer. No ginger beer taste at all. This is actually really good. It's incredible how like refreshing this actually is. I mean, you know, whiskey usually has a little bit of a kickback to it, but I like it. And they used, like I said, the Uncle Nearest, which I believe is the same whiskey in the drink over at the Polite Pig. So very fancy. Another thing I'm kind of interested in is the chicken tenders here. It's not even on the menu, but Bethany Vinton, a friend of mine, actually made a video of underrated snacks, and she said that the tenders here were so good, and they looked like they were not like the traditional tenders you would get. So I think we're gonna actually order those as well. And here it is. This is actually a kids menu, but they don't have it advertised. But look at the way the chicken nuggets look. Like, these do not look like regular like Disney chicken nuggets, almost like chicken cutlets, and I like it. It comes with two sides, so I got broccolini and french fries. Look at all this food I got probably for $10. Like, I would say it's probably $10. I don't know. I don't need the ketchup though. No ketchup for me. Time to dive in. Little chicken nuggy nug time. The crunch is so good. It's actually amazing. Way better. This is probably the best chicken nugget or chicken tender. I would say it's a chicken nugget. Best chicken nugget I've had at Disney property, no lie. This is probably one of the best meal hacks you can find on property. It's so good. The broccoli, the fries, the chicken nuggets. I mean, the broccoli is so good. Look at this. Huge portions. That was so good, and the little chicken nugget meal was amazing. It's not even on the menu, and it only cost $10.50. I think it was a kids menu item. They used the chicken inside one of the bowls, and I think they just give like a chicken nugget offering. But I love the drink, I love the food. Now it's time for Flight of Passage. It's time to make our way back down to the Valley of Mora because it's go for Flight of Passage. I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't rode this in a while, and we don't have to wait 3 hours because we got the lightning lane. $14 well spent. One of the main reasons why I wanted to ride Flight of Passage today is because a lot of people were asking me if I have rode Flight of Passage, especially after my Tron video, because I was showing the leg restraints. So I'm going to show a little bit of the restraints on Flight of Passage today when we go ride it inside there, and it'll give you a little bit of a better idea. We're making our way in now. Look at the lines all the way back here. Like I said, this is a long, long wait. I'm glad the lightning lane's available. There we go. With my Tron Light Cycle Magic Band. We're going to lane 3. I love riding this ride. Like I said, it's like a special treat when you come to Animal Kingdom to ride Flight of Passage.
You all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stay still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing.
Or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi,
straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged.
Gracias.
Here is the seat, and unlike actually riding Tron, you leave your feet flat on the ground, and then these little restraints come up actually behind your calves, and I'll show you how it goes.
Your chest against the chest pad for me, please.
Honestly, fitting on Flight of Passage is really simple. It's very easy. So if you fit on Tron, you definitely can fit on Flight of Passage. You can always take that as a grain of salt. Flight of Passage is such a good ride. I really do enjoy riding it, and like if I was here on vacation, I would probably wait if I couldn't get a lightning lane. Like, it's one of those things, it's more than a ride, it's an experience. I remember the first time I rode it, I got goosebumps. I also remember like having memories of riding it with my mom. So don't pass it up if it is a long wait. If you got once in a lifetime opportunity, just wait it out. I know it's tough, but it's definitely worth it. Or rope drop and get here super early, because that'll help you out big time. Now that we've officially gotten to ride Flight of Passage, I think we're gonna make our way over to Dino Land USA. I wouldn't mind riding Dinosaur today. I seem like it, honestly, Expedition Everest is closed right now, and Cali River Rapids is closed for refurbishment, so there's only like 4 rides actually in the park right now. Oh, and Kilimanjaro Safari is closed at 5, so there's only like 4 or 3 rides actually open in all of Animal Kingdom after 5 o'clock right now, and that's kind of dangerous. Honestly, if Avatar Flight of Passage went down right now, I don't even know what the wait times would be like for Navi River. Like, can you imagine like having Avatar Flight of Passage down, Cali River Rapids, Expedition Everest, and Kilimanjaro Safaris? What would be left? Like, what would be left? Time to make our way into Dino Land USA. Also, I don't know if any of you caught on to my shirt or not, because Valentine's Day is around the corner. I decided to wear this shirt today, but that's not the only reason. It's absolutely one of my all-time favorite TV shows. But just take a look at this beautiful Dwight and Angela Valentine's Day Roosevelt shirt. Look at it. I love it. If you guys love The Office, this shirt is amazing. It's literally the perfect shirt for me. I remember coming on vacation here and I was obsessed with this crocodile here. I used to always grab a beer and just sit here and stare at it. But I don't think it's even out anymore. You can hardly ever see it. Usually it gets maybe back in its little home, maybe behind that boulder there. I do miss it though. I think a lot of people have just left Animal Kingdom and decided to hop to Epcot or Magic Kingdom, someplace that has a nighttime show. So the wait time actually might not be that bad for Dinosaur. Let's go get that dino. Well, I was completely wrong about my idea of people leaving and going somewhere else, because now the line looks extremely long. It's all the way outside. Is it starting to rain?
I feel, yeah, raindrops on my noggin.
I don't think we're gonna get that dino. It's a blast from the past, but look at, I think we gotta get out of here.
Let's go get that car.
We were gonna ride Dinosaur, but the raindrops are falling like big time. So I think we're gonna actually start making a slow descent out of here, or a very quick one. We got stuck inside Restaurantosaurus for a little bit because it started raining, and we decided that we didn't want to end the night there, and decided to come on over to Port Orleans to try the new beignets and maybe a cup of gumbo. I switched out. I got my little hoodie on now. I feel a little blue. I'm all blue actually. I feel fancy, and I love coming. I like our late night Port Orleans trips. Me, Kristen, and Sean, we always come here usually at the end of the night, kind of just like relax, eat some beignets. It's always our go-to spot. So yeah. And not to mention, they have berry beignets, like a special new beignet, and some good old gumbo. Nice hearty meal to end the night. Kristen told me to wait in my car because she wanted to give me a gift. And look at this. She got me Waffle House slides.
I'm the chef.
Yep.
To represent.
Chef, we're gonna wear these as we go to Waffle House one night. I like it. Now that we have made it over to French Quarter, I think we should do some gumbo first and then beignets. Gumbo first. I do love getting gumbo here though. Ooh, they also have some other new food. You see that? Is that the Southern Fried Chicken Bowl? Oh.
I didn't know they had this.
Wow, and a comeback chocolate cake.
That's what I was looking at.
Wow. And what's the pineapple mule? Oh, they have a lot of good stuff here.
Delicious.
But the Southern Fried Chicken Bowl looks really good. Candied yams, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, white mac and cheese. Creamy mac and cheese bites. Oh no, a creamy mac and cheese bite. Oh boy, I gotta stick to my gumbo though. My heart belongs to the gumbo, but I do want to get a berry beignet. I think Kristen is actually going to get that chicken, and I'm going to stick to my gumbo jambalaya. A little jambalaya. A gumbo jambalaya. That's how I do it. Look at that. That's the bowl, the southern chicken bowl.
This looks delicious, and they let me know that this is supposed to be like the chef's grandma's recipes. It's like a special baked mac and cheese, collard greens, sweet potatoes, chicken thighs, rice, a corn muffin.
I'm a little jealous.
And hot honey on top.
Oh, man. But I do love that gumbo. Look at this. Some hearty gumbo. And then, Kristen, how's that chicken? Is that your first bite?
My first bite. Collards were good, sweet potatoes good, mac and cheese good. The chicken is not crispy enough.
It doesn't look crispy. It looks like I think it's because of the hot honey laid on top.
No, it's just not like a crispy fried chicken that you want. It's more of like a roasted chicken almost with breading on it. It's really good. The flavor is great, and I love that hot honey on top. But it's not like that crispy fried chicken that you want.
Nah. Gumbo and cornbread.
My weekend plans. The gym is gumbo.
Amazing. Jim and gumbo.
My weekend plans.
Jimbo. Jimbo.
Weekend plans.
The best gumbo in town, but I think I'm full. I'm throwing in the towel. And Kristen really didn't like that chicken. Look at
I was
that.
not a fan.
Nope.
The sides and stuff were good, but the chicken
Chicken was okay.
need a little crisp.
A little crisp. How was everyone else's food? All good? Good, good. Yours is good? Some gumbo. Was it hearty? Tender and delicious?
A nice Saturday hearty meal.
There you go. Yep.
I should have got that gumbo. That gumbo is my favorite. I messed up with the
knee slapper.
I know. Enough of the gumbo business. It's time we head on in and get the beignets.
Berry beignets next door at the lounge.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't serve the berry beignets here?
No, it's next door.
Oh, wow. Well, what are you getting?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to try the berry.
I wanted the berry beignet. I want a berry. I wanted the berry beignet. It looks like in order for us to get the berry beignet, we have to come over to the jazz club with little Scat Cats and get it here. A lot of people don't even know that Scat Cats Club is literally right next to the beignet spot. And it's actually a really cozy spot. Live music, drinks, and beignets and food. Don't believe me, just watch. And here it is, the berry beignet. Definitely doesn't look as appetizing as the picture does. What you got? Regular beignets?
Classic beignets.
Classic. Extra sugar. Look at that, that's the way. Here's first. Wow. Can I steal some of your sugar? That's better. All right, well, now we are home. I do have to say I enjoyed the berry beignets, but I still feel like my heart belongs to the regular, like, powdered sugar beignets. I mean, I like the combo, but nothing beats like that nice, warm, like, powdered sugar. It's so good. But anyways, we're home now, and I always like to ring the doorbell to let Gracie know I'm home, and then we get to like walk her out. But there's like a little like side area, and I want to try to hide and set the camera up and catch her because she always freaks out. She always does. I guess that didn't go as planned, but I had a lot of fun today. Animal Kingdom was fun, Flight of Passage, and I got to hang out with some friends and eat some beignets. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!